I just want to say that to you all, that you matter. You have done enough work. You have done the great things. You've had the great shows. You've got 1,000 photos of you looking super amazing that we didn't have when I marched. You know what I mean? And all of these treasures. And so, to keep on doing it, it has to strictly be to love making the thing, to be artists about this creative thing, not to kind of prove to the world anything. So take that for what it's worth with regard to like the competitive thing. I know, I feel like for me with Paramount, I think we've proved ourselves that we came from nothing and we did right. We did good. But more than that, what no one will ever know is what it feels like to be us inside of our space, the way that we do it and the way that we care about each other. And I know that you can care about something so much that it can be like, oh, it wasn't perfect and I feel upset about that. You gotta let that go. You know what I mean? Some of you have had a perfect show and it might have been February. Some of you may have had a perfect show yesterday. Some of you may have a perfect show tomorrow. Some of you may have a perfect show 2 years from now. You know what I mean? Like you don't know when the luck of that stuff is going to come. You just keep busting your tails to be great at it. You know what I mean? And control what you can control and then learn from the things. You know what I mean? So I'm super proud of you. I thought overall the energy was strong. I thought it was even better than yesterday. But I feel like this part didn't happen fast enough in 2 spots in the show. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? I know that part is scary. I get it. Remember when we couldn't count it? None of us had a clue where count 4 was. You know what I mean? So I get it that it's a little bit like that. And anytime you learn something, the way you associate yourself with it is always the first time. It's like a childhood trauma. You know what I mean? I think that we can learn to love it a little bit harder, that section of the show tomorrow, and really feel beast about it. Like you're being asked to do things that not a lot of people can do. And that's either something that you can shy away from or you can go, heck yeah, this is I can do this. I got this, So that's just some 2 cents from that. You don't have 16 counts to figure that out to the next moment. You have 2 tops before the next thing that's scary happens. And I know that. And I lose sleep about that because it's like, I asked you to do that. I asked you to do that because you can. You know what I mean? And what's a fun challenge to see how far we can all push ourselves? What's a greater challenge than that? And I mentioned this to you a long time ago at the Charlotte Regional. You run the race not for the other people to be faster than them. You run it to see how far you can go. And that's really what all this is. So we all feel good about this?
Yes.
We're grounded and centered?
Yes.
Andrea?